Épicerie is one of my favorite places in Austin. It's a hidden gem in the neighborhood. It's tucked away. It's a family-owned restaurant. She makes amazing French and American cuisine. They have beignets, amazing sandwiches, and it's one of my favorite places for brunch. Épicerie in French means neighborhood bistro / cafe. And every single time I walk in, I get a little excited. I go right up to the cheese counter, you know, ask to get a little tasting of the daily cheese, and then right to the left, there's just, you know, this entire shelf of like anything that you can think of. I love to pick up, you know, a little bottle of jam and then a bag of like Blue Bottle coffee. It's one of the cutest places in town. It has a very airy feel. You feel like you're in Europe, you know, there's the open space. It's half a grocery, so you can go there and pick out, you know, coffee and little pastries that you can take home.
My name is Chef Sarah McIntosh. I am the owner and executive chef of Épicerie.
I went to Épicerie because I heard about their beignets, and Chef Sarah was there and she went ahead and showed me how to make them, which was incredible.
The beignets are an ode to my Louisiana upbringing, something we always ate growing up, and I think goes perfectly with coffee. It's a great snack for the afternoon. It's a wonderful breakfast, and they're just kind of dear to my heart.
You know, I got to throw around the flour and roll out the dough, and then we like fried them up, and it was one of the most amazing experiences ever. This is kind of relaxing, like going to the spa. It's kind of soft and squishy. My hands are getting stuck in It's like playing with Play-Doh.
So after you've let it proof and develop, you just scrape it out of the bowl onto a nicely floured surface. And you're going to sprinkle a little bit more flour on top of the dough. And then you'll use the rolling pin to roll it out to about a ½ inch thick. So whenever you cut the dough, you can cut really any shape that you'd like. You can do squares or rectangles. Here we do a rhombus. So to cut the dough, you do 2 nice long strips and then go back at an angle to make the rhombus.
And what's next?
At this point, we just have to fry them and then they're ready to eat.
People that know me know that I love to eat, and I walked into the Épicerie thinking that I was gonna eat everything that was there, anything I get my hands on, and all the beignets in the world. And the beignets are huge. There was 3 of them, but they're this big. So I was sitting there with a beignet in each of my hand and like just stuffing my face and trying to eat as much as I could, like there's no tomorrow. And that didn't make any sense. Oh my God. During the week, I usually go there for lunch. They have really great sandwiches, and then on the weekends, I love their brunch because they have, you know, anything from like croissants to croque madame, which is, you know, something that's really special to Europe. And they just rolled out their fall menu, which is amazing because there's fried Gouda, there's French onion soup that just, you know, really warms you up. And then they have a grouper that's really good. And then the gnocchi, she makes it by hand, which is really awesome. If you've ever been in New Orleans, you know they're known for their beignets. And Chef Sarah actually comes from Louisiana, and her Louisiana roots show through in her cooking, and she cooks from the heart. And we're very lucky to have a little bit of New Orleans in Austin. So if you haven't been to Épicerie, you need to go. To see more of my eating adventures, you can check out my blog at tasteofkoko.com.